Greetings, empowered souls. It's Shelly being the Empowered Oracle. I hope you guys are doing amazing wherever you are in the world. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. Thank you so much. Guys, I'm back here giving a message to the collective, each zodiac sign, a quick message from Divine Source and your Divine Spirit guides, messages that you need to hear at this time. I was moved to do these messages because we are in very heavy, dark times, as I'm sure a lot of you know or have noticed. There's a message of not giving up. Even though things might be difficult at this time, there could be different challenges and obstacles in different areas of your lives. It's going to be different for everyone, but there's an energy where some of you guys may feel like you're doing the right things, or you're trying to do the right things. You have the best of intentions to do the right things, and you're setting forth and trying to do the right things to the best of your ability, but still feel like the world is against you, or the odds are against you, or anything like that. There's just this energy of the collective probably feeling a bit hopeless at this time, or just ready to give up, or just really just tired of it, just tired mentally, physically, spiritually, energetically. But I'm here to give a special message to each of the signs to let you guys know to keep going and to not give up. There is a light at the end of the tunnel, and what's waiting for you is peace, joy, happiness, abundance, prosperity, and relief, in a new way of living, in a new way of thinking, in a new way of feeling. So this is definitely for the collective. This is including all of the signs. I initially was going to do each zodiac sign, but as I was talking, I got moved by Divine Spirit to make this a collective reading, and this is what I'm going to do. I was interrupted by a special message from Divine Source to let this be a collective message, because this is on a collective level, and this is affecting a lot of us who may who are maybe labeled as light workers, healers, empaths, intuitives, psychic mediums, those who are divinely connected to Divine Source Creator, and those who are chosen or selected to walk a unique divine path, an often difficult journey and path, an often lonely path, where most of a lot of what we go through are a lot of challenges, obstacles, spiritual attacks, difficult life lessons. And with the energy the way it is out right now in the world overall, in the shift that we're currently going through, that has to take place, it is affecting us along with everybody else. Although we may have a certain level of fortitude to withstand a lot of the energy, and a lot of the challenges and obstacles, there are a lot of times where we're still being affected and just want to throw the towel in, and just could possibly be fighting that temptation of wanting to give up, or just even feeling unmotivated to continue going on in a certain way. But I'm here to let you know that all is well, and that it's not time to give up, and to not give up, to keep going. we can get through this. And these are the messages that I'm being nudged to give the collective at this time, because someone needs to hear it, whether it's one person or 10 or 20,000. Someone needs to hear this message. And as I said, I was going to make a separate video for each sign. But as I was talking, my energy and the channeling and what I was hearing from Divine Source was, nope, we're going to redirect this message and we're going to send this to the collective. So this goes out to everyone. So with that being said, guys, let's get to the collective message for you guys at this time. And this also could be related to this new moon energy that's coming up in Virgo, which is this Saturday here in the United States. And I, for one, have noticed that the new moon in Virgo, historically speaking, from what I can recall, it seems to just stand out a lot. Hold on. Sorry about that, guys. I had to let the ambulance go by because it was just too loud and I have the window open, but I need to keep the window open for a little bit longer. So be patient. I hope it's not too annoying or irritating, but hopefully we won't have any more loud disturbances. But if we do, I will go ahead and close the window. Okay, guys. So let's get this collective reading going. If you guys are still here, please don't forget to hit the thumbs up, like button. It does help in showing the support for the channel. Thank you so much. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and notification bell for whenever I upload. Hopefully you get notified, because I know sometimes with YouTube, not everybody gets notified, but that would also help. Thank you. And for personal readings, as always, guys, you can find my information in the description area below this video. Let's get the messages started for you guys, for the collective. Holy Divine Spirit. Let's start with the Remember Your Divinity deck. Remembering who you are on a soul level, on a spirit level. Remembering your divinity first and foremost. Holy Divine Spirit, what message do you have for the collective at this time regarding remembering the divinity, remembering your spirit, remembering who you are on a soul spirit level? What do you want the collective to remember and to know at this time? Please and thank you, Holy Divine Spirit. Okay. Thank you. I just asked, was it meant for 3 of these cards to come out? And that was a yes. All right. We have card number 34. It says, rejection is protection. If it's your door, it will open for you. So this is card number 34. So 34 could be relevant to you, which also reduces to number 7. All right. We have card number 2. Fever dream, burn the field. Okay. So number 2 also could be relevant to you guys. Then we have card number 35, which reduces to number 8. Those 2 numbers could be relevant for you. Against all odds. Thank you, Divine Spirit, for this confirmation, because I think I mentioned in the first 5 minutes something about feeling on a collective level that some of you guys could be feeling like the odds are against you. Come through, Spirit. Hold on, guys. Let me fix the lighting. Hold on a sec. Okay. Hopefully that's better. I had to fix the lighting and I did just go ahead and close the window. All right. So let's start with card number 34, which says rejection is protection. If it's open, if it's your door it will open for you. So basically, if it's meant for you, it'll happen. So no one can take anything, guys, please remember, no one can take anything from you that's divinely guided for you to have, period, point blank. Oh, they can try. Absolutely. They can try, but they can't take it. Anything that's divinely meant for you to have, you will have. Now, you may have to go through some bumps and bruises and may even have to take the long way to get it, depending on your path, your journey. But whatever is divinely guided for you to have and meant for you to have, you will have. So just rest assured and know that no one can take anything from you that's meant for you. Okay. So with that said, it says here, what would happen if you allow rejection to show up? Well, what would happen if you allow rejection to show you the truth about something? What if rejection was actually a blessing in disguise, a definitive answer to the longing and wondering, a definitive no? How do you know that what lies on the other side of this is something even better, even more exquisite than your wildest dreams? This was not enough. It wasn't the right fit. It wasn't in your best interest or for your greatest good. Allow people to show you who they are so that you can decide if they are worthy of you in your time, in your energy. I added that last part. Even though you can't imagine not receiving what your ego deems necessary, realize that this rejection may be protecting you, either from something that may harm you or to be in a position to make a more profitable choice in the future. Okay, so some of you guys could be feeling like you're getting a lot of no's, or some type of rejection. And this could be in any area of your life. This could be in work, career, money, romance, friendships, real estate, maybe trying to buy a property, house, or something like that, or some type of credit situation. Rejection is for protection. And a lot of times when we're in our ego on an unconscious level, that's somewhat of like an automatic default. We take it personal. We take it as maybe sometimes we take it as we're not good enough. But we often forget that rejection can be a great thing, can be a beautiful thing, actually, and could be a saving grace. So divine spirit is wanting you to remember and to keep that in mind and to be more mindful of rejection being protection and being redirection for your life. So divine source creator and your spirit team, your spirit guides, they know what's going to unravel before we do. They already know what's going on behind the scenes more than we do. They already know what the situation looks like. They already know what this person is saying. They already know what this person is doing. They already know what this organization is planning. They already know what the government is doing. I mean, they know things on a level that we, on a human level, are not privy to. So there are a lot of things that go down that may feel unfair, that may feel unjust. And a lot of those things are unfair and unjust. But these things aren't happening without some type of justice in the background. Know that there is justice being done in the background. You may not be able to see it at this particular time and moment. You may not be able to witness it, but there is justice, divine justice being done in the background. And on your behalf and in your favor. You just may not be witness to it at this time for a reason. Okay, so just keep in mind, divine spirit wants to remind us that rejection is oftentimes for your own good, for our own good. All right, so then we have card number 2, card number 2 that came out. This is such beautiful cards. Oh man, I love these cards. Card number 2, fever dream, burn the field. I hope you guys can see that well. Okay. So what that basically means, guys, is you have awakened a rumbling anger that knows no bounds. An anger starting like a roll of thunder and rocking you like an earthquake. You are tired of the sedentary, tired of the moping, tired of being stoic and pleasant, tired of smiling and nodding, tired of saying and doing and being non-triggering. You are tired of tiptoeing around the truth, tired of keeping up the facade to placate others. You are tired of pretending that things are working and that you are okay. Tired of living off fumes. You are on the verge. You are on fire. Your message is burn, baby, burn. Look around you. Locate all of the clutter, the emotional junk drawers stuffed with fragments of trauma and defunct scripts about who you are and what you are capable of. Remove the people and the things around you who choke off your access to your authentic self. It is time to burn it all to the ground. Prescribed agriculture burns are used by farmers to remove debris and release key nutrients back into the soil to prepare it for new growth. It's time to slash and burn. The rage that you felt, allow yourself to feel it. The heat that rises in you, allow it to burn it all down like a pyre. Hoping I'm pronouncing it right. It's Pyre. Anger is cleansing. Destruction is purifying. Gather the dead leaves, the weeds, the pests, the shriveled, dried debris, and light a match. You see how this is on fire? And she's walking and creating the fire and letting it all go and letting it all burn. So I did also mention earlier in the first 5 minutes of this recording about some of the collective, a lot of the collective actually, you're feeling tired, you're feeling worn down. Not only by the energy external to you, what's going on in the world. A lot of us are empaths and we feel very deeply, we easily absorb people's energies in situations around us and are just maybe sometimes too tapped in, that it becomes draining, overwhelming. And this is another reason why it's very important to also be cleansing your energy on a daily basis. And it doesn't have to be anything really big or dramatic on an everyday basis, but at the minimum, you should be cleansing your energy on a daily basis. So there's clutter and there's people and there's emotions and things that it's time to let go of and time to burn. And on a collective level, it's different for everybody, but what those things and people and emotions are. But again, as I always say on this channel, allow yourself to feel those emotions, just like it was stated. Allow yourself to feel those emotions before you burn it. That's the key thing. Allow yourself to feel in order to heal and then burn it. All right, so we have the last of these cards here. Card number 35, against all odds. Okay, so against all odds, collective. Anything that is in your energetic field is meant for you. Even if an impossible, seedling idea of a desire crosses your path, it engages your heart, it is meant for you. No matter how seemingly impossible, how slight the chance, how slim the projections, what is meant for you will not pass you by. Another message of what's for you is meant for you and will never pass you by. Thank you, Spirit. Come through. What is meant for you will not be made unavailable to punish you. Let me say that again. What is meant for you will not be made unavailable to punish you. What is meant for you will not be subject to the thoughts, opinions, and speculations of others. What is meant for you is already yours. Will you have the courage to claim it, though? Collective, will you have the courage to claim what is already yours? What do you truly desire? Not from a place of vanity or ego, but from a place of soul sustenance. Why have you decided you do not deserve it? Who will you disrupt by having it or becoming it? Whose story will you rewrite? Whose story will you rewrite? Which relationships could come to an end? What behaviors and personal scripts would you have to reevaluate? Who would you let down? Examine all of the ways in which you're having your desires will potentially disrupt others. And in that, you will learn how to begin to truly embrace your divine right to have it. Bam. I love this message. What's meant for you is already yours on a collective level. Are we forgetting that? I'm being told, yeah, we are. What's already ours, collective, we are forgetting it, or we often forget. And it's time for us to remember. It's time for us to remember who we are, why we're here, and that everything else around us has been created as an illusion. And that you, collective, are the real deal. You're not an illusion. So we have to remember that what we have is already ours. And really tap in on a subconscious level what is making us feel or believe or think that we don't deserve it. Because a lot of that is what the collective starts to wonder and starts to doubt as we go through this oftentimes difficult journey of being unique on a spiritual level and having unique experiences and having tough soul lessons through a lot of the obstacles and challenges. It's very easy for us on a human level, in our ego consciousness, to think and to wonder and to doubt. But what's already meant for us is already ours. Now, oftentimes we push it away on an unconscious level and don't realize it. Oftentimes we sabotage it on an unconscious level. But what's meant for us is already ours. It already belongs to you. It already belongs to me. At this point, the question is from Divine Source, what you're going to do about it. What are you going to do about it? Now that you know that it's already yours, it's been yours, what are you going to do about it? Don't give up, because it's already yours. Things will truly get better. There are things going on behind the scenes that we are not privy to yet, and that we're just not meant to see at this moment in time. But trust and know and have faith that it's already yours and that things are working out in your favor. So let's get to some other messages, guys. What else does Divine Source Creator, Divine Mother and Father, Christ Yeshua, Holy Spirit, what else do they want the collective to know at this time? I'm very close and connected to the number 3. And so, as I typically like to do, I'll call on 3 cards, 3 messages from Divine Source from this deck. Holy Divine Spirit, what 3 messages do you have for the collective at this time regarding this specific collective message? What's the 3rd? Thank you. Hold on, guys. I have to get that card that flew off the table. Hold on. Okay. So I got the cards here. We have the 3 Divine Angelic Oracle messages here. So again, we have this message. It says card number 20, which reduces to number 2. So we're getting the 2s. So that could be relevant for somebody. It says almost there. You're almost there. Don't give up. If you keep following the same path, you will soon reach your dream goal. What? Come through, Spirit. Come through. Did we not just talk about this? Not giving up. And that what is meant for you, you already have. You just have to claim it. Don't give up. Divine Spirit wants to reiterate this to us as a collective whole. Don't give up, even though it's very tempting these days to want to give up based on all that you've already been through. It's understandable why you want to give up. Divine Source Creator understands why you would feel like you want to give up based on everything that you've already been through. The collective is tired and has been tired. But keep going, baby. Keep going. This is a very important message that someone needs to hear. Keep going. You are not forgotten. The universe is still working on your behalf. Just keep going. You're almost there. And we have card number 65. So 65 could be relevant to you, which also reduces to number 11, which also reduces to, again, number 2. That 2 energy is very strong. Okay, that number 2 energy is strong here for someone. It says warrior spirit. Warrior spirit. Yep. You were born with a warrior spirit. In order to survive the path of knowledge, let your challenges bring out the best in you. Absolutely. A lot of you all in the collective were born warriors, prayer warriors, spirit warriors. Look at all that you've been through and that you've risen above up to this point. A lot of people wouldn't have been able to survive what a lot of you guys have been through. Some of you guys have had to go through a lot of physical obstacles, mental obstacles, emotional obstacles, financial obstacles, spiritual obstacles. Some of you guys have been through all of the above and then some. And there are a lot of people especially your haters, especially your haters, you know, your secret enemies, especially those folks would have not been able to withstand not 30 seconds of what you guys have been through. Remember that you're a warrior spirit. And we have card number 46, says frozen. So 46 could be relevant, which reduces to number 10, which reduces to number 1. So those numbers could be relevant to you. It says frozen. Take this moment of standstill and use it to improve your situation and yourself. Remember, what's yours can't be taken away. Sorry. What's yours can't be taken away. It said it again. What's yours cannot be taken away. This is a strong message Divine Source Creator is reiterating and strongly emphasizing. What belongs to you, collective, cannot be taken away unless you give it away. Everybody has free will. Unless you give up your power, unless you give away your power, yeah, that's the way that someone can take something that was divinely meant for you. That would be the only way, is if you gave it up to someone else. If something that was meant for you, you gave it to someone else. That's the way that someone can take something from you. Other than that, what is divinely meant for you will not pass you by. Sorry, guys, I'm getting passionate about this. I'm feeling it. This was why I was being nudged to do this message on a collective reading and not an individual zodiac sign. I get it now. Thank you. Thank you, Divine Spirit. I get it. It makes sense now. Hold on, guys. Yep. What's yours can't be taken away. It can't be taken away. It can be given away by you and you only, but it can't be taken away. So remember that. All right. Ooh, come through, Divine Spirit. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you for guiding me to this reading today. You kept nudging me. And when you nudge me, I listen and obey. Okay, let's get a declare and decree message for you guys on a collective level. These are messages that you want to speak out loud into the universe and that you want to write down as well. Speak out loud, affirm it, and burn it afterwards if you can in a safe space. If you can't burn it, that's fine. But at the least, you want to write it down and speak it out loud into the universe and say it with your chest, okay? What declare and decree message do you have for the collective at this time? Holy Divine Spirit, please, and thank you. Okay. I love this. It says, all curses of Deuteronomy over myself and my lineage are destroyed in spirit and in flesh. So you want to say, I declare and decree all curses of Deuteronomy over myself and my lineage are destroyed in spirit and in flesh. And I can hold up the card here. You want to pause it, take a picture of it, or write it down. There's your declare and decree message to the collective. Ashe, I love that. Okay, and lastly, well, not lastly, but next to the last deck of cards, what angel messages do you have for the collective at this time? Please give me 3. archangel messages for the collective at this time. This could be answers to a question you may have at this particular moment, or it could just be messages that you need to know at this time for your greatest and highest good. 3 archangel messages, Holy Spirit, for the collective. Please and thank you. What's the third message? What's the third message for collective, Holy Spirit? Please and thank you. Great, 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 great. All right. We have a year from now. So something is taking place or will come into full manifestation or fruition a year from now for some of you guys. It's different for everybody, but a year from now. So however that resonates for you, a year from now. And then we have, for some of you guys, within the next few weeks. Again, this is the energy of something coming to full cycle or closing of a cycle or coming to manifestation or full fruition in the next few weeks. I feel like I'm getting like an end of September, October energy, to be honest with you. Okay. And then we have, yep, it's up to you. It's up to you to claim what's yours, collective, because you already have it. What's meant for you is already yours. Are you going to claim it or not? Because divine source creator won't force our blessings upon us. Now, oftentimes we are giving grace and mercy. Absolutely. But what's already yours, collective, what's already ours, it's up to us and it's up to you to claim it. You have that level of power already in your hands. The question again that divine spirit poses to you is, what are you going to do about it? Lastly, let me have one affirmation message as we close out. Holy Divine Spirit, what one affirmation message do you have for the collective at this time as we close out? I'm looking for one message, but you know, of course, as always, if you give me more, I will happily take that if it's meant to be. What is the affirmation you want to leave the collective with, Holy Divine Spirit? Please and thank you. Any affirmation message? Thank you. All right. The affirmation for you guys as we leave off this message is, I allow new beginnings in my life. I allow new beginnings in my life. I know on a collective level, a lot of you guys, if not all of you all, are looking for new beginnings. So here it is. And again, the question is posed to you. What are you going to do about it? With that said, guys, it's been my honor to give you guys this collective reading. I hope that it resonated with somebody. And as always, again, I hope it resonated, and I hope you found at least something helpful about some of these messages or all of the messages. And as always, to the next upload, guys, be well and be at peace. Ashe.